Hi, I'm Dr. R. William Vargo, DC, CME, from the Wilshire Chiropractic Institute in Azusa, California. I'm here with my friend Anna, anorexic, and I may use her from time to time to show you various stuff here. I'm going to talk today about bad posture being caused by damage in your neck or your upper back or both. In many cases, people think that because I slouch or because I have bad posture, I'm creating problems for myself. But it's actually the other way around. Because you have problems in there, it is creating you having bad posture. And if a mother sees a kid slouching or whatever, and she says, hey, sit up straight, he easily and effortlessly can sit up straight, but he'll start doing something else a minute or two from now, take his attention away, and then he'll be like that again. And she'll say, hey, I told you to sit up straight. Then he'll be back up like this again, and then he'll be over like this again. So if you delve into why is that happening, what's going on is he subconsciously goes to where he is the most comfortable. And because he has some damage going on in there and it doesn't feel right being in the regular posture, he subconsciously chooses an irregular posture. This feels better, so I'll be like this. And he doesn't think about any of this at all. This is all subconscious. Postures can be created from a variety of different situations, and posture doesn't mean this is the way I always am, this is my posture. It means a posture that you've chosen to take on right now. For example, I might choose to say, hey, I'm a Marine, and be like this. Well, right now I'm holding this posture, but that isn't my usual posture. Okay, so if I talk about different postures, that's what I'm referring to. So you have bone disc, et cetera, in your neck. You got the spinal cord going through there like a freeway. Everywhere where there's a disc, it's holding open a set of tunnels where exits come off that freeway and go to the stuff of the area. And then the neck, they go all the way out here into your arms and hands and what have you, this area, shoulders, etc. Also up into here. Problems in the neck, depending on where they are, could affect your ability to focus. So you're thinking there's something wrong with your eyes, but it's actually wrong with your ability to focus your eyes. If something was actually wrong with your eyes, that would likely relate to your optic nerve that comes out directly from your brain. So the ability to focus that stuff is actually coming out from a different spot. People that have headaches quite often are people who generally have problems in their spine. You have straps of muscle that go along your spine. In the neck, you got a couple straps like this. In the mid-back, a couple straps there. Low back, straps there, et cetera, et cetera. And then down your legs, you got straps like hamstrings, butt, it comes in a pair, et cetera, et cetera. So these straps hold you in different ways. And if the nerves coming out from those holes, those exits off the freeway I was talking about, if those nerves are being interfered with, that muscle can become tight involuntarily. The brain says, hey, there's something wrong there, and I'm worried about this nicking the spinal cord, so muscles of the area, I command you to be tight like a rock. So it will become tight. So you may find that if there's something going on back here, stuff that shouldn't bother you can bother you. Maybe I'm sitting in the movie theater and it was a very popular movie, so there ain't a lot of seats to choose from. So I'm sitting way down in the front and I'm watching the movie like this. And then you come out of the movie and you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? Well, what happened is, in effect, you have damage back there. Those nerves are being squeezed on the whole time your head is up like this. And you feel quite awful and all tensed up and spasmed muscles and stuff. And it takes time for that to calm back down. The brain is basically saying, hey, you're squeezing on these nerves, muscles of the area. I command you to be tight like a rock. So they are. But they weren't designed to be on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, et cetera, et cetera. They were designed to be on when you need them and off when you don't need them. As these things are on continually over time, they can howl with pain. They can be greatly uncomfortable. They limit how much you can move stuff because they're tight and they're not giving enough for you to be able to move more. You have straps of muscle in the back of your neck. You have straps of muscle in the front of your neck. And if something has happened back here causing these muscles to be tight as hell back here, and eventually they are getting exhausted. They will become weaker back here than they should be. There should be a balance between the front and the back. So this is as strong as this is. But if this has been tight for a long time and is becoming weaker and weaker, this will overpower it and pull your head forward. Now, if you're a person who's on the phone all the time and you're doing stuff like this, you can imagine how that's even messing with the situation further. It will create weirdo postures. As you get older and older, you will have a great deal of difficulties that you didn't have to have. You chose to have because you chose to do this instead of maybe choosing to do this. Okay, they actually have a name for that now. They call it text neck syndrome. This is called anterior head carriage. Can be putting a big time strain on Anna right around here, which is the upper back. And if there's a damage in this area, it will make it feel even worse than if there wasn't a damage there by doing stuff like this. Perhaps you're not eating any Advil and you're just dealing with the fact that you're stiff. So if it hurts when I go all the way over here, I don't go all the way over here anymore. I only go maybe this far, and that's good enough for me. And you forget entirely what it's like to be a person who's capable of doing a much greater range of motion. Okay? So anyway, if this is something you want to do something about, give us a call and come in and see us. And it's very likely I can help you with that.